Not doing anything too special today. Going to just be shooting. It's wintertime. Going back to my P320 X carry. We will do some drills with that. Gonna be very basic stuff. Probably just leave the camera in one position. I think you can see most of the targets. We got targets from 7 to 10 to whatever yardage up to 20 something, but probably focus on the closer range ones. Probably just start out with some just pressing out, getting those sights or that red dot aligned over and over again, and just squeeze that trigger off. And I haven't shot this gun in quite some time, but that's where we'll go, and we'll just jump into it. So I'll stand back over here on the wood. It's kind of my indicator of a place to start. Let's go ahead and do a timer as well while we're at it. And a miss. I lied. I am going to change the angle, mainly because I want to be able to watch me pull the firearm, and so if I don't have a good angle for that, the footage does nothing for me on watching and learning anything that I'm doing. So let's just do some drills from just straight up timer to fire on target, 7 yard, 5 yard, 7 yard target close roughly. That was clunky. Man, having a hard time grabbing that cloth and removing it. Sights didn't acquire very quickly on that one. I really shouldn't be pulling away after that first shot like that just to go into it, even though I know what I'm doing is I'm redoing a draw and fire over and over again. I should really be holding on to that, getting that second sight picture. So I'm going to do a few of those. We're running around the 1.46 to 1.70. My slower ones where I missed the pull, about 2 seconds. So that's what we're running right now. So we'll make sure that whenever I pull that trigger, I got a second sight picture. So see him, or see, I'm training myself to jerk back. I shouldn't be doing that. Pulled way too early. Change some camera up. All right, what we'll do now is we'll shoot the close one, transition to a little bit further one. And I may end up going from the close one to the first one, to the first one to the close one, something like that. We'll just play around with that a little bit. nicked it, but I didn't hit it very hard. Splits are under a second, still shooting around that 1.5 on the first shot kind of range. Sun is blinding me right in my face. Let's go with the further one. Just nicking them, it looks like. Looks like I'm shooting a little bit low and left as usual. So let's do it again. Man, practicing with the sun right in your face. Pretty good. 1.47 seconds and a second shot at a second after, so 2.47. I think I shot a little bit high on that one. So our 10-yard and our 5-yard or whatever targets roughly, not really much difference in time. So I'm going to reach out to the further one and see how that goes. Very high likelihood of missing that one. So I'm probably going to be a little bit slower on my draw because I'm not going to acquire and beyond that. I know I'm gonna smash the trigger probably. So let's go ahead and do that. I was actually surprised I hit it, so I didn't transition very quickly to the other one. So let's do it again. Move that camera around. All right, we're gonna shoot the further one now. You can actually see from my side. So we'll shoot a close one, shoot a far one, shoot a far one, shoot a close one kind of thing. Still keep going with that. Ooh, missing. Just gonna do one rep, one shot on target. Probably 10 to 12 yard one probably. Yeah, roughly, probably a little more than that actually. Get your second sight picture. Stop doing it. Second sight picture. Just winged it there. Probably have like a round left, maybe 2. I can feel the mags getting light. Not everything's just always fancy shooting all the time, so got a full mag left basically for the rest of the thing. Just gonna do the same thing we're doing, dead on, facing me, getting blinded by the sun. Really bad grip there. trying to shoot at my 12-yard target or whatever, 10-yard, 12-yard. Push the button. If you miss, you gotta follow up. Man, I say it, then I do it twice. A little bit slow on that one. I know it's a boring video. Sometimes it's needed though. Sometimes you gotta just do the repetitions. Rep, rep, rep. Dry fire, whatever you gotta do the reps. And that's the last one. Throw it, throw it, throw it. So, for the most part, if I don't have a lot of time that day, I get out and at least do that. I try to shoot, you know, that would be what, 15 rounds per mag, so 60 rounds today, just shot right now. Very low round count, but I try, like I said, I try to do that all the time as much as possible. And that's what you gotta do. And dry fire is really great. It gives you that repetition, gets you that sight picture. See, and that's probably where my problem is my sight picture on my red dot. I'm just not fast with them. I never have been. Irons always present themselves a lot faster to me than red dots do. But a red dot's just so much better. I don't know. But anyways, if you practice all the time, no matter what method you do, you'll get better. But nothing beats just being on the range usually, and repetition. You know, if you got a bad draw, maybe you need to focus on the drawing aspect of it alone, you know, and you can do that right there. You can just draw and present to get your iron sights pictures. You can dry fire that. You can do that in your house, on a dot on the wall, or whatever you want to do. So get out there, shoot. Enjoy the weather. It's good out. It's nice weather out. And be good and do good, and y'all have a fantastic weekend.